You know, it bothers and boggles the hell out of me when I hear people on the right say that left-leaning people and leftists are not patriots, that we hate this country. Let me just tell you something, okay? Being an American is in my blood. This country is a country that I love deeply. I love every American, I love every human being. As a kid, I was raised as a conservative Catholic in a conservative Catholic household. And I I've always a- admired the founding fathers for their fortitude, their ingenuity, but I also, as I grew to understand that the founding fathers were not perfect, that the founding of our country was inherently flawed. But if I say that, I sound like I'm unpatriotic when it's actually the opposite. You see, because if you ignore history, you're doomed to repeat it. So, if I say America was always institutionally racist against black people, slavery, and then segregation for years after that, share share sharecropping, Jim Crow, things like that. I get called an unpatriotic liberal slob for saying something that is objectively true. If I say that it was wrong that women did not have the right to vote for so long, I get called a woke feminist. But yet, I believe that I'm one of the most patriotic people out there because while there are people in power and people on this platform who I have covered ad nauseum, you, the people who subscribe to me, who watch me, everybody knows that I'm as American as they come. Uh, America is in my blood. America is the country that I love deeply. And I think it's unpatriotic to not give healthcare to all people, to not give college to all people, to not give a UBI to all people, to not give a living wage to all people, to not guarantee that veterans get the care that they need and deserve. I think that it's unpatriotic to not give children the child care that they need and that they deserve because the children of this country are our future. And we will not have a country if the children of our country are not taken care of. I believe it's unpatriotic to keep supporting regime change overseas, especially when we have homeless vets and homeless people that are suffering in our country now. I believe that it is unpatriotic that we have in our country alone 800 billionaires who sop up every single cent for themselves and keep it for themselves and let the rest of us to just suffer. I believe on a fundamental level that it is unpatriotic for 55,000 Americans to die every year because they don't have health care. I believe that it is unpatriotic for people that work hard to not be able to make a living. I believe that it's unpatriotic for a family to not be able to own a home in this day and age. I believe that it's unpatriotic that Florida overturned the regulation on child labor and now child labor is coming back in Florida. I believe it's unpatriotic that 432,000 children go hungry in America every single night. I don't believe that that is America first. That's not making America great again. America was great. It was. It's not anymore. But we can make it better. And I believe that it's the most patriotic thing to try to fix America in a way where everybody can be at their absolute best. It's not unpatriotic to criticize the system. It's not unpatriotic to criticize the past. It's not. What's unpatriotic is ignoring the past. What's unpatriotic is giving in to the bullshit rhetorics. What's unpatriotic is just giving in to the system. What's unpatriotic is not loving your fellow neighbor. What's unpatriotic is demonizing your fellow neighbor. What is unpatriotic is violence of any kind, both physical and also there can be verbal violence as well against your fellow man. What's unpatriotic is supporting the two-party monopoly system. Both parties are unpatriotic. Both parties are un-American. So, what am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say that I'm as patriotic as they come, and I believe that you're all patriots too. And I believe that we need to stop the regime change wars. We need to end income and wealth inequality. We need to legalize marijuana. We need to do all these things that will help everyone so that everyone can have a fair shot and everybody can live the American dream. The American dream should be attainable for all, not just a few. And if you're with me, like and subscribe. That's the show. I love you guys. See you all next time.